Hello everybody. This is my intro to skimming and scanning for TOEFL or IELTS testing, or really any kind of reading test. This is going to be a really helpful skill for you to master. Now, I work with Simpson County Literacy Center, and if you're watching this off of YouTube, hello. If you're watching this from my Schoology class, hello. Welcome. Okay. I'm just going to go through this presentation with you guys and kind of explain a little bit more what it means and how to use skimming and scanning. So here we go. What is it? So both skimming and scanning are words that we use to talk about reading quickly. For skimming, we're going to refer to reading quickly just for a gist. Now when I say gist, that means the main idea, the most important point that the writer is trying to make. Scanning refers to reading quickly more for a specific word or phrase in the reading. So if you're trying to find a fact or an example, or on the case of a test, you're trying to find a word that you're being tested on, scanning is looking really quickly down the page for one or two words. And so this is a really, really important skill to have on reading tests. Why? Because reading tests are timed. So the point of a standardized reading test is to see how well you, as a reader, can go through a chunk of information quickly and accurately. So that's really what it's testing you on. So you're going to want to practice reading quickly so that you can get the most accurate information. So how do you do this? You just have to practice, 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 okay? Especially if you are reading in your second or third language, this skill is going to take a little bit of practice to familiarize yourself with an English language article or poem or story. So in order to skim, you need to practice reading the first line and the last line of every paragraph. Kind of get an idea about what every paragraph is talking about. What are the topics of every paragraph? Make sure you read the last line of the first paragraph very carefully, because a lot of times that's where the main idea is going to be. And pay special attention to the last paragraph. That will often be kind of the concluding arguments or something that rounds up the whole purpose of the article nice and neat for you. To practice scanning, you just practice looking for key words, words that have a lot of meaning. So what I mean by that is you're looking for maybe words that are in the title, or words that show up in the thesis. You know, something that really means what the author is trying to say, the main idea. And make sure you practice reading for context. Now, context clues is a whole other thing, and I do have a video on that. But reading for context is a really important skill when scanning. So how do you practice? So you need to practice reading quickly and accurately. So I would suggest read with a timer. Set yourself a timer for 5 minutes and find an article on the internet. Something from, if you're in America, NPR, the National Public Radio, or something from National Geographic. An academic article that's going to be a little bit more dense than maybe an article you find on Facebook or something like that. Give yourself 5 minutes on your timer and read quickly. Practice that skimming that we talked about and see how far you can get, and see if you in 5 minutes can read something and get the main idea. And after you've looked for that, look for some of the supporting details, 3 supporting details that the author uses to support their main idea. And then after you get pretty good at doing that in 5 minutes, bump that timer down to 4 minutes, then 3 minutes, and just practice until you can do this in about 2 to 2.5 minutes. Because on most reading tests, you'll have an hour to read 3 articles, maybe. So the most amount of time you want to spend just reading is around 2.5 minutes. So thank you so much. If you're on my Schoology class, continue with the activities listed. If not, check out some of my other videos. Check out our website, scliteracycenter.org, and have a great day. Bye.